DOLA Pro Advanced Customisation, Rearfoot Varus Post EVA Edition. A Rearfoot Varus Post, added as an extrinsic addition to an orthotic shell, is an EVA wedge placed on the plantar surface of the orthotic shell at the rear foot. It is placed with the thicker side of the wedge at the medial side, creating a medial or varus wedge. DOLA EVA rearfoot wedges or wedge strip are self-adhesive with 3M backing tape. Rearfoot wedges are available in 3 sizes: small, medium and large. Selection of the wedge size is based on foot morphology, shoe and orthotic characteristics. The addition can be left as standard shape out of the packet or customised for length, width or angle. Rearfoot Varus Post positioning. The addition is placed on the plantar surface of the orthotic shell, extending from posterior border forward along the rear foot or heel section. It is placed with the thicker side of the wedge on the medial side of the heel, tapering to thin at the lateral side. Treatment-directed testing. Treatment-directed testing of a rearfoot varus wedge can be performed on the patient's shoe insole or on the orthotic shell. This can be used to test for clinical effect, patient tolerance and comfort. Note: secure with strapping tape or hyperfix, or place under the patient's shoe insole to allow for adjustment in treatment-directed testing. Rearfoot Varus addition on an EVA shell. On a shank-dependent orthotic, made from materials including EVA, PU or foams, place the rearfoot wedge on the plantar surface of the orthotic with the wedge thicker medially. If needed, trim the sides with scissors or finish with a grinder. An orthotic with a stable flat plantar surface allows the addition of a rearfoot varus wedge without the need for reinforcement. Rearfoot Varus addition on a poly shell. On a shank-independent orthotic, made from materials including polypropylene, subortholine or 3D printed polymers, place the rearfoot varus wedge on the existing rearfoot post section of the orthotic. Apply your DOLA EVA rearfoot wedge or wedge strip to the plantar rearfoot post with the wedge thicker medially. If needed, trim the side with scissors or finish with a grinder. This is a common in-clinic orthotic adjustment on review. Rearfoot Varus Post prescription. The modification of an orthotic shell with the addition of a rearfoot varus wedge is used to influence foot function and reduce symptoms of many pathologies. It can be used to increase the medial orthotic reaction force, apply a supinatory moment, or address tissue stress pathologies relating to foot posture and biomechanics, including in the flexible pes planus or pronated foot. It may form part of your orthotic design for tibialis posterior pathologies, tarsal tunnel syndrome, medial tibial traction syndrome, chronic plantar heel pain or plantar fasciitis, forefoot pathologies including HAV and bunions. Treatment-directed testing is advised. It uses the material properties of EVA, shape of the pad and position applied to influence function. Alternative options may include an inversion ramp. Rearfoot Varus Post case examples. In this case example, a DOLA EVA rearfoot wedge was placed on the plantar surface of a full-length DOLA Pro orthotic at the heel. The wedge was placed with the thicker side on the medial heel, creating a medial or varus wedge. In this case example, an inversion ramp was applied to the flat plantar surface of the DOLA Pro full-length orthotic. An inversion ramp is the extension of a varus rearfoot wedge along the length of the orthotic to end at the sulcus or full length. It combines a rearfoot varus wedge and a forefoot varus extension into the one addition. This case used the DOLA wedge. In this case example, the rearfoot varus post was ground directly into the orthotic shell. The DOLA Pro full length allows for up to 6 degrees of rearfoot posting to be ground into the shell direct from the packet. Remove the material from the lateral side and taper to the medial border, keeping the medial heel at full thickness. See our how-to video in this course. Rearfoot Varus addition in clinic. The following video will show you how easy it is to add a rearfoot varus addition in clinic to your orthotics.